If you're new to Medicare and interested in what coverage options might make the most sense for you, then you've come to the right place. As you may already know, Original Medicare includes both Medicare Part A and Part B. When it comes to hospital and doctor costs, it covers a lot, but not everything. In this video, we'll answer two important questions. How do I get prescription drug coverage since Original Medicare doesn't cover most prescriptions I take at home? And how does Medicare supplement insurance work, and is it right for me? Let's start with learning how to get prescription drug coverage, also called Medicare Part D. It's available through private Medicare-approved insurance companies. There are two ways to get Part D. One is to sign up for a Medicare Advantage prescription drug plan. All Medicare Advantage plans are required to include your original Medicare benefits, and an MAPD plan also includes prescription drug coverage. Many plans offer additional benefits, and premiums can be as low as $0 per month with some plans. Just know that if you go this route, you might be limited to certain providers within the plan's network, and if you go out of network, you will most likely pay more for services. The second option is to stay with Original Medicare and sign up for a standalone Medicare Part D prescription drug plan, or PDP, to work alongside your Part A and Part B coverage. Whichever route you go, here are some things you'll want to look into. Always review the plan's formulary. That's the list of specific prescription drugs that are covered, so you'll want to make sure your medications are on there. Keep an eye out for your annual notice of change every fall. This will tell you about cost or formulary changes for the coming year. Costs vary, even among plans with similar formularies. If you don't like what you see or your needs have changed, you can switch plans during the Medicare annual election period. In fact, an eHealth study of people with Medicare prescription drug plans found that on average, they could save $782 a year by switching to a plan with better coverage for their needs. To be eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan, you have to be enrolled in Medicare Part A and Part B. For a standalone PDP, you have to be enrolled in Part A and/or Part B. For either type of plan, you also need to live in the plan's service area. You can sign up when you first enroll in Medicare during your 7-month initial enrollment period. If you don't, then you can sign up or switch plans during the Medicare annual election period from October 15th to December 7th each year. There are other opportunities to enroll during certain situations. These are called special election periods. For example, you may qualify if you lose your coverage when you move or if your employment-based coverage is ending. And one final note, you may want to sign up for a prescription drug plan when you first enroll in Medicare. If you don't, Medicare might charge you a late enrollment penalty, which will compound the longer you are not enrolled. And if you need a prescription before your next enrollment period, you may have to pay high or full prescription prices. Now let's talk about Medicare supplement insurance, also referred to as Medigap. These plans work alongside your original Medicare coverage. They can help cover the gap and pay your Medicare Part A and Part B out-of-pocket costs like co-payments, co-insurance, and, depending on the plan, deductibles and emergency medical care when traveling overseas. While costs can vary, the basic plan benefits are standardized in most states among plans with the same lettered names. For example, Plan G in Oregon will include the same basic benefits as Plan G in Florida. Here's a list of just some of the standard plans and benefits. Plan G is one of the most comprehensive. It covers almost all the standard basic benefits at 100%. Some states offer a high deductible version of Plan G that typically has a lower premium, which might appeal to you. Plan N is very similar to Plan G with a little less coverage. And an interesting feature of Plans K and L is that they have annual out-of-pocket limits. If it's important to protect yourself from unlimited spending on Medicare costs, then look into these options. Make sure to check out a complete list on the eHealth website so you can weigh the pros and cons as you shop around. One benefit of these plans is that they're portable, which means your benefits typically apply if you move to a different state. To qualify, you have to be enrolled in Medicare Part A and Part B, and your first opportunity to sign up is during what's called your Medigap Open Enrollment Period. This 6-month window starts the first month that you're both 65 or older and enrolled in Medicare Part B. If this option appeals to you, it's generally smart to sign up during this time. Now, you can still apply after your Medigap OEP is over, but be aware that you won't have that guaranteed acceptance, and you might be charged more. So now you know a couple options for boosting your original Medicare coverage with either Part D prescription drug coverage or Medigap insurance, or both. Here's a simple chart to summarize what we've covered. This might even be a good place to pause the video and take a closer look at your choices. As a licensed insurance agency, eHealth is there to help you decide the plan and coverage that's right for you. If you are comparing plans and shopping around, there are some easy-to-use tools on their website, as well as lots of great articles and more informational videos like this one. And sometimes it's easier to just pick up the phone. So if you have questions, call eHealth today. I sure hope this has been helpful, and thanks for watching.